It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello and welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I am your host, Pat Disabato, and yes, folks, it's been a long time. 18 months to be exact since we've been on the air. Last show was in February of 2020. I can tell you where it was at. Oak Forest High School boys basketball coach Matt Mansky and senior at the time, Juan Avila, were our guests, man. So that's the last time before everything broke out with COVID and the craziness, and so it's been a while. So I may have a little rustic kickoff here, and of course Gerard Grabowski is back as our camera guy extraordinaire. So we're happy to be back. We're looking forward to a great season here. So we're at St. Rita High School, 77th and Western Avenue, home of the Mustangs. Again, high expectations for the Mustangs. Todd Kuska, football coach, will be our guest. Talk all things Mustangs. They got Kayla Brown, Ohio State commits. Valen Erickson, offensive lineman, he's a Nebraska commit. So they've got things going on. And they host Mount Carmel Friday night, 7:30 here. First time they played since 2017, one of the great rivalries in the entire state. So this is a hot ticket. This is a hot ticket. So give the school a call and see what you need to do to get here. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza Timeout. 26 locations. Probably a couple more coming your way in the very near future. Join the Big Cheese Loyalty Program, get plenty of perks, Beggar's Bucks, discounts on appetizers, pizza, all kinds of good stuff. We come back, St. Rita, football coach Todd Kuska will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at St. Rita High School, 77th and Western Avenue, and our guest, football coach Todd Kuska. Todd, 24th season. Where has the time gone, my man?
I can tell you where it's gone. 24 years is gone.
You got one son who graduated from here. You got another son who's a junior on the team. So.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's been a long time. Yeah, a lot has changed, but a lot has still stayed the same, which is good.
The winning has stayed the same. That's for sure through your tenure.
Yep.
That's a good thing, man. Yeah. All right, so, coming off this spring season where you guys finished 5-1, what's that turnaround been like, and what are some of the benefits and some of the drawbacks of going back at it this quickly?
Well, it's quick. It's good, to get a quick turnaround, so to speak, so football is never too far out of the guys' minds or thoughts, but physically, you do. It takes a grind. We kind of played that. We adjusted some of the things in the spring season to kind of lead us into this, shortened, abbreviated break and a shortened off season, so to speak. So it's been, the bad thing was we didn't get as much lifting. And with last year, the COVID and everything like that, we were lifting and everybody's, but it was all different. It wasn't full team stuff and everything like that. So the off season kind of was messed up by that stuff. But football wasn't too far out of their minds. We finished on the end of April and we were back in camp in June. Yeah. So it was good in that, but not good for the rest. But we've had to adjust some things, take it easy on the guys a little bit now.
Okay. Well, expectations, as is generally the case here, are pretty high for this season. Fans, what can they expect out of the Mustangs offensively, defensively? And I hear you have a heck of a kicker, a junior.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from the Mustangs?
Well, same as always. We want to run the football. We want to play action passes. We're an up-tempo team. We've got some explosive weapons still. Having Tommy as our third-year starting quarterback is great. Having a field general out there that knows what he's doing, and so he's going to lead us and get us in and out of the huddle pretty quickly. Well, we don't actually huddle, but get us snapping the ball pretty quickly. So we expect some excitement from the offense. And I always tell our offense every possession that ends in a kick isn't bad. Now, obviously, it's great when it ends with a PAT, a field goal, but a punt isn't the end of the world as long as we've maintained possession. I think our defense is going to step up and play. They were solid last year, and we've got to put some different pieces in the puzzle, but I think we'll be pretty solid this year as well.
Yep. Well, you have one of the top prospects in the country in Kayla Brown, receiver, running back, an Ohio State recruit. So, I mean, I would think there's a balance here because, as we talked about, you're coming off this abbreviated season a few months ago. But here's a kid, a senior now, that, you've been grooming here for 4 years, and you want to take advantage because you're not going to have a Kayla Brown walking the halls too often.
I hope we have a few more, trying to get him for a 5th year. But.
Yeah, but I mean, odds are, this kid's a generation type of kid, man, this type of talent. But at the same time, you got to look out for his future a little bit. How do you have that kind of balancing act, Todd, where, hey, man, we got to win we got a state championship on our mind this year, but again, this kid's future is also a part of this.
Well, the thing is, he's a competitor. He wants to win. He loves the game of football. He wants to play as much as he can. He wants to do anything he can for the team, and he will do anything. And you're right. He's been up here with us 4 years. In the playoffs, he came up with us as a freshman in the Prep Bowl playoffs, helped us win the Prep Bowl. So we were talking the other day. I'm like, yes, you've been here forever. He's like, I have been there for a long time. So the greatest thing is he's a competitor. He wants to play as much as possible. We want to spread the ball to him and get it to him in every way that we possibly can. Having Tommy for his 3rd year starting, having Caleb his 4th year starting, having those 2 offensive weapons that know the offense as well as they do, it makes it well, and it's a good balance for us to make sure we don't just have to rely on Kayla Brown. We've got Tommy, we've got other guys, EJ's a senior receiver. I think great things out of him. We've got other weapons, but it's great having him in the backfield, having him on the edge, having him wherever we need him, and having Tommy pulling the trigger. Yeah,
I mean, that's got to be one nice thing this season. No quarterback controversy, man. You've got a 3-year guy, Tommy Latowski. He's the guy, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, having him and an offensive line that's pretty darn big and led by the Erickson kid who's a Nebraska commit, what is this offense capable of, man, when you've got that type of experience and
hopefully
talent?
we're capable of scoring more than the other team. That's the goal every game. But no, we always set our sights high. We have high expectations always. And they never change for us. So we expect to score every time we get the ball. But in the same right, we've got enough experience that, when we tell them, hey, like I said, it's okay if we don't score every possession. We want to, but we want to leave the defense in a good position.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we set the defense up to be successful, and then they can get us the ball right back too. So, but we've got high expectations, and we're capable of, I think we've got some weapons that we can run, we can throw, and hopefully we have a great mix throughout the season, and we're able to do what we want when we want. So that's what I call balance. It's not just running it and passing it 50%. Be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it.
And defensively, I mean, you're missing some key pieces, obviously, the graduation. The Gauguin kid, Michael Gauguin, was an unbelievable linebacker. Where do you see, if there is a concern on defense, what needs to happen for this defense to kind of match the offense?
Well, just a few guys need to step in and play that don't have the varsity experience right now. Having Mike Gaughan make it just about every tackle last year was great, except nobody else got to make the tackles. But no, losing Mike is huge, and losing some of the other guys. But we've got pieces of the puzzle returning on pretty much every facet. We've got a couple D linemen, Jake Baselli, Jabril McNabb, who played D line for us last year. Jabril played linebacker as well. And then we've got Jake Lenton and BJ Hall, Liam Bartos, and all conference safety coming back. So we've got guys at every level. Linebacker's the one that we don't have any starters right now that have a lot of experience, but hopefully that gels a little bit. And they've been coming along. The defense, they're pretty athletic. They've been getting after it. Believe me, it's tough to go against our defense every day.
Yep.
And they're pretty formidable. So
okay.
I believe they're a pretty stout defense.
All right, folks. We are going to go to a Lisa Thomas Land timeout. Remember, 3 locations: Orland Park, Tinley Park, Mokina. And when we come back with Coach Todd Kuska, we're going to talk about this place on Friday night. This will be the place to be. Caravan of Mount Carmel coming to St. Rita. We'll talk about that when we return.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas. Because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redfin Elite partner with 3 area locations.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician with state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, our guest, St. Rita football coach, Todd Kuska. All right, Todd, so I always like the fact that week 1, arch rivals play each other. You know, if you're not in the same conference, play each other right off the bat, because it provides your players with some additional inspiration, motivation during the long off season, which wasn't too long this year. So here you got the Caravan. First time the Caravan and St. Rita are playing each other in 4 years, and the senior class had never played Mount Carmel, even on a lower level. So that's big time motivation, man. So how has the off season been? Though it's been such a short off season, Todd, has there been a little bit more pep in the step with the guys, or what?
I think so. I think, you know, we've been all of us coaches, you know, I think of all the guys, all of my assistants that have played for me, or other coaches that we've just been together forever and played here. We know the tradition, we know the history, and I talked a little bit today. This is the 99th meeting between us and Mount Carmel, and I, you know, outside of 1 or 2 others, I can't imagine anybody's played that many times and had as many implications, you know, rivalry in there. You know what I mean? So it's huge, and it's a traditional game. You know, the traditions of both schools. You know, it's a very respectful game. But I tell you what, and these guys, they don't know it, and I'm trying to get them to understand the physicality of these games. Are off the charts. It's a different level. You know, I was talking to some of the officials who were, you know, actually trying to get on the game, and some of them, you know, they even said that some of them, you know, there's some of them are Big Ten officials, and they'd rather do the Rita Carmel game than some Big Ten rivalry games. You know, and you know, there's just a lot to it. You know, I mean, it stretches back. I think the first time we played was 1924. You know, and it's just great. It's you know, this place will be rocking. You know, there's going to be thousands of people here, and what a great game to come back from the season that everybody had last year, where we're fans there, we're fans not there. You know, and myself and Dan LeCount from Mount Carmel, we were talking about this game last year and trying to see if it was going to fit, and the schedules fit, and it matched, and there it is, week 1. You know?
Unbelievable.
So we even shot a tiny little video for Twitter talking about it. So it worked out. It's exciting.
Oh yeah, man. And next year it'll be at Mount Carmel. That'll be the 100th meeting. And why don't you guys just, you know, sign that contract in blood, man? I mean, unless you guys get back in the same conference.
Right.
I mean, that could happen, right?
That's the thing. That's the thing that can throw a curveball at everything. Is if we're in the same division, you know, and finding week 1s and 2s for us is very difficult. As, you know,
they're not lining up to play you.
No, and we're driving, you know, 5 hours to Kentucky, you know, to play the next one. So.
So what do you think, man? I mean, like we said, you know, you guys are thinking state championship this year. You want to win the East Suburban Catholic Conference. What needs to happen? What's the most important part of this season for you guys to achieve those goals?
Well, I think if our guys, you know, they have their goals, we have team goals, you know, obviously everybody's going to have their individual goals as well. And I think if we just play as a team and play, and it's very cliche, but you play football the right way, you play it the way we have taught these guys and coached these guys in a way that they've been, you know, learning from their freshman year here, and to play the game with integrity and to play hard. And, you know, we've got enough talent that, you know, you also need a couple balls to go your way. That's always the way it is, you know, but hopefully those things straighten out for us, and we can do that. You know, our first goal is always to start off on a good note, and that's winning the first game. Yep. You know, so that's goal one. You know, that every team in the state's got that goal. Yep. You know, and then we want to win a conference, and we want to make sure we're playoff eligible, and then we want to get that state championship. So a lot has to happen between there and there, but not a real lot before week one right now. Right. There's only 4 more days. So hopefully we just keep progressing each day. And you know, I told our guys today, I said, if we play the best that we're capable of playing, and the chips don't fall where they should for us, then I'm happy. Right. As long as we do it the right way and we play the way we're capable of. And, you know, and I think if we do that, we're in good shape. Yeah. You know, as everybody is. But, you know, football, there's a lot of chance to it too. But hopefully we do what we can. Yeah, and, you know, winning week one, I mean, talk about a springboard, beating Mount Carmel. I mean, that's a nice confidence boost for your guys. Yeah, no doubt, you know, no doubt. Yeah, especially the conference, you know, it's not a conference, but it's a conference game, you know what I mean? So it's bigger than conference, actually. It's definitely. So, but it'll be a big boost. It'll be a great start for us. Yep. You know, great start. No doubt. You know, 24th season here, and you're a St. Rita grad, what has changed most as a coach in the past 24 years for you? What's been the biggest challenge for you? Well, I you know, tuition has gone up an awful lot, which presents a challenge for everybody. But no, you know, you talk about schools, you talk about Catholic League, you talk about you know, high school football in general, and kids are still the same, you know. But nowadays, every kid, you know, there's the culture in the world has kind of changed a little bit, where everybody just wants stuff, you know, and you got to earn stuff. You got to come here and you got to fight for things. You got to do things, you know. And I'll use Caleb as an example. You know, what a phenomenal football player he came in here as, and was doing great things on the freshman level. And, you know, there's other guys in the league playing as freshmen and getting notoriety. And you know, and I grabbed him and I said, look, you're not ready right now. You know, you need to be with your boys. You need to be with your men. Be with your freshmen. That's going to be your team. You're going to be here with whoever, and bide your time. And trust me, it's going to come. The plan's going to be in place. And, you know, I just grabbed him a week or so ago. I go, remember that conversation we had up at the ticket booth during lunch one day last year, or, you know, his freshman? And I said, has it worked out? You know, and he's, it kind of worked out. So I said, so trust in what we're doing, and just kids expecting more. You know, don't expect, earn. Earn things, don't expect things, you know. And I think that's happening, but I think that's happening throughout the world in a lot of different aspects of things. You know, just got to earn your spot, you know. And, you know, the tradition is here. You know, St. Rita is alive and well, you know, and in the Catholic schools, we're alive and well, and we've got a lot of tradition. And this conference, I love it to death. I love being a part of it. You know, the values that we instill as coaches across the board, you know, set these guys up for future success in life. Yeah, and I'll tell you the other thing that's changed a lot. Look at this campus. Yeah. This was not the campus you were walking the halls in and well, I never walked the halls in, but oh, that's right, you know, that's right. That's you were at the other campus, but I mean, this place, since you guys moved over here, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, this is our second turf field. You know, we just got all this beautiful windscreen we put up, because I know me and my coaches put it up. Yep. You know, the beautifications, a new gym, the baseball stadium, you know, 2 fields, 2 varsity, you know, it's the facility here is second to none. And it's taking a lot of work. The fitness center, my gosh, the Morozic Fitness Center. That's a weight room for a Big Ten college. You know, so there's been a lot of change, and I think that's some of the other things that we've had to change throughout the years, is to update and upgrade and continually work to make this the best school that we can possibly be, both academically, athletically, you know, spiritually. You know, you look at our chapel has undergone so many renovations, you know, and just you know, this past weekend or last week we had the funeral for the Chicago police officer. You know, so we've done some great things on this campus, and we're still doing some great things. We're going to keep improving it every day.
All right, Todd. Well, I appreciate you kicking off season 18 of the Coach's Corner Show, man.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be on it. I don't know if this is the last year. It's an honor.
We'll see. You know, we'll see where it takes us, my man. But good luck Friday. Good luck the rest of this season. And again, thank you very much, man, for all the hospitality over the years and everything, man. So
you're always welcome.
Success.
You're always
I
welcome.
appreciate that, man. All right, folks. We are gonna go. You know who's sleeping at the wheel?
Gerard,
the Polish Prince. He forgot to change that out on me, the Lisa Thomas salon. So which one is this, Gerard? How good are we? We're a little bit behind because we had 18 months off, but we are gonna go. I know it's not a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout, but we're gonna go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. We're gonna dissect our preseason top 10 and have some other fun stuff. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
Whether you're in the mood for a Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, or charbroiled cheeseburger, Joey's Red Hots has you covered. In the mood for something lighter, Joey's Salads promises to hit the spot. Looking to cool off on a hot day or after a workout? Joey's refreshing homemade Italian ice will satisfy. Come check out Joey's Red Hots at 17400 Wolf Road in Orland Park or at 115th Street and Western Avenue in the Beverly community, where they're open until 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. No matter which location you visit, Joey's Red Hots promises to provide exceptional tasting food at an affordable price. All right, folks, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska for being our guest. Good luck to the Mustangs. And I have to give a shout out to Blue Island's own Tony Cantello, sophomore here at St. Rita, plays football and baseball. Good luck, Tony, this season. Also, folks, remember, our sponsors are everything to us. Without the sponsors, there is no Coach's Corner Show, and this is our 18th season on the air. So Beggar's Pizza, Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Labriola Bakery Cafe, Lisa Thomas Salons, Bob's Auto Body, Joey's Red Hots, and of course Midwest Orthopedic Consultant Sports Medicine, Dr. James Leonard, who will be a guest of ours again at some point during the season. All our sponsors, fantastic people. Support this show and support your student athletes in your high school. So try and support them back. All right, folks, we're going to go to our preseason top 10. Let's drum roll, please, Gerard. Got me a little drum roll? All right. Number 10, Lincoln Way West, coming off a 5-1 season in the spring. Return Justin Harris at running back, Jason Harris at quarterback, Aaron Nowak at wide receiver, Mason Neville at DB, John Arico at D-line, Harrison Scroggins at linebacker, and Matt Wallace at DB. Number 9, home of Flossmoor, new coach Terrell Alexander. They return Miles Walton at wide receiver, Cameron Cox at running back, a junior. He is a stud. Jaden Price at running back, Malik Jones, linebacker, 3-year starter. He's the man. Kaderi Kearns at DB, Justin Thomas at defensive end, and Donovan Caesar at linebacker. Number 8, Lamont, coming off a 3-2 season. Albert Kanukas at running back, Matt Idested at O-line, Nick Hawkins at tight end, Luke Wallace at wide receiver, Logan Masterson at defensive end, CJ Campos at linebacker, Anthony Pasquale at DB, and Giovanni Roncone at DB for Lamont. Number 7, Crete Monique, coming off a 5-0 season, Joshua Franklin at wide receiver. He's a playmaker. Charles Joseph at running back, Malik Morgan at wide receiver, Devonta Freeman at O-line, Xavier Slayton at D-line. He's a stud. Brandon Harry at D-line, Jaden Bynum at D-line, and Terry Elias at linebacker. They are loaded up front, Crete Monique. Number 6, Mount Carmel. They're coming off a 5-1 season. Enzo DeRosa, running back, Joey Thompson, wide receiver, Jaden Bossi at wide receiver, Ryan Borsma at O-line, Asher Tomaszewski is at D-line, Demarion Arrington at DB, and Derek Whaley at linebacker. Number 5, Joliet Catholic. They're coming off a 6-0 season. They are stacked. They are a team to reckon with. Jordan Anderson at running back. He's an Illinois recruit. Aiden Voss at quarterback. Vinny Iantoni at running back. Ryan Luton at running back. And Malachi Hood at linebacker. Number 4, Marist. They're coming off a 4-2 season. Dynamic quarterback Dontrell Jackson. He's a Coastal Carolina recruit. Deuce McGuire at offensive lineman. He's a Northwestern recruit. Jalen Johnson at running back, Ryan Sims at wide receiver, Jimmy Rolder is a linebacker. He is an Illinois commit for baseball. And Jason Harris at defensive line, Aiden Smith at defensive line, and Nick Verzoni at DB. Number 3, Brother Reister, only played 3 games during the spring. They finished 1-2, but they're pretty stacked as well. They returned Jack Lausch at quarterback. He is a Notre Dame commit for baseball and football. Aaron Vaughn, a transfer from Providence at running back. Carter McKilly at O-line, Henry Boyer at tight end defensive end, and Trey Pierce at defensive line. St. Rita, we talked about them, 5-1 in the spring. They are a number 2 team. And number 1, Lincoln Way East, the Beast. They were 6-0 in the spring. Alex Naparick at offensive lineman, Brad Abbott at O-line, Will Heitner at O-line, James Kwasinski at running back, Brennan Stolarik at quarterback, and Jack Tremblay at wide receiver. So Lincoln Way East, new faces, but they just reload over there. All right, folks, we are going to go to an athletics timeout. 2 locations, Oak Lawn and Orland Park. Our good friend Tom Mulvey will be doing a show from athletics down the road. Okay, we return high and tight. Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy is a 2,200 square foot facility that includes the latest in rehabilitation equipment, including the HydroTrack underwater treadmill. All therapists at Athletics are experienced and offer hands-on treatment for patients that require such therapy. Whether it's your feet, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, or jaw, Athletics is here to help. We at Athletics understand you as a patient have the right to choose where you receive treatment. Ask your physician if Athletics, with locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park, is right for you.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun for hair, skin, nails, and makeup. No one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas, because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redken Elite partner with 3 area locations.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, high and tight, folks. Congratulations to Sandberg. They hired a football coach. They made a splash. It was a tidal wave, so unlike Sandberg. Usually they hire from within. You know, it's just a whole hot mess. This time they went out and got Troy McAllister, who's led Phillips to 2 state championships. Big time hire. This is the guy they needed to get things rolling over there, man. So congratulations to Sandberg. We'll do a show there down the road and get Coach McAllister on. All right, folks, hope you liked the show. We will see you next week.